Bro, what's good, man? Coach Montel here. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, recently, somewhere down here, we just hit 200 subs. Big milestone right there. Now the goal is 300. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, I need you to hit that subscribe button right now. Now, before we dive in, y'all already know what's up. We're talking about how to build, grow, define, sculpt your arms. And I think every guy, no matter what your goal is, you want to have strong, toned, defined arms, right? I think that's why you're here. That's why you subscribe to the channel in the first place. So I'm gonna break down to you scientifically how you can make that happen for yourself, because nice arms are extremely important. I think we all deserve nice arms. You deserve some nice arms, bro. So I'm gonna help you figure out how to get that done. Step over to Hustle Fit headquarters with me and we'll make it happen. All right, so welcome to the headquarters. Got my whiteboard right here, got my equipment over here on this side, as you guys are gonna see once we dive into these exercises. But the 5 best exercises for arm growth. Now there's 3 things you need before we dive into what actually are the 5 best. Number 1 is you need to focus on the biceps and the triceps. That's the front of the arm right here, the back of the arm, and then the forearm right here. This is a very underrated aspect of building your arms, the forearms as well. All 3 of them need focus. This and this is technically both considered the bicep. So you want to make this front part an area of focus, and then the back part an area of focus. A lot of guys either get it mixed up and they only focus on one or the other, but you need both to build well-rounded arms that somebody want to grab onto. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Number 2 is that you need to be able to progress in the specific exercises that you're choosing. A lot of times we pick exercises that aren't really effective, and there isn't really a way to grow and build from them. So you want to make sure you pick exercises that you're actually able to increase weight, reps, or sets in. And then lastly is proper execution. It doesn't matter how good your exercise selections are. If your execution leaves something to be desired, then you're always going to be leaving results on the table, and it's going to be hard to get where you want to be. All right, now I help you guys figure out the 3 fundamental things you need in order to build and grow your arms. We're gonna dive into the exact exercises, and I'm gonna break those down. I'll probably voice over while I'm performing the exercise, and help you figure out how to perform them the right way and why they're so beneficial, and get you nice, lean, sculpted arms. Let's go. All right, so these first 2 exercises are going to be bicep focused. First is going to be hammer curls. Hammer curls really allows us to get a good squeeze at the top of the bicep. And also you're able to load this pretty efficiently, adding in a lot of weight. You want to make sure that you keep your arms straight, that you don't use momentum on the way up or on the way down. And you also want to control that way down. See, a lot of times we neglect the exercise on the way down. We just let our arms drop. But you want to make sure that you actually control it. That way you get the most out of the rep. And next up, we got my personal favorite, forearm curls. These are huge right here because you really work on that insertion point, creating clear distinction and separation between your bicep and your forearm, which makes it look much more defined if you can build and grow in that area. And also stronger forearms just make your arms look bigger and better as a whole, which is extremely important. Here, you want to keep your elbows tucked closely into your sides. Don't let them flare out, and you're good. All right, now moving into the triceps. Overhead tricep extensions are some of my favorite. The reason being is because it really helps you bend and extend the elbow, almost better than even a cable extension, but this will probably be the second best bet in terms of free weight, especially. It allows you to really use the triceps for what they're designed for, which if you want to build any muscle group, you need to use them as they're designed and as they're intended to be used. And these overhead tricep extensions get that done. Keep your elbows pointed forward, press the weight up, and you're good. Next up, we got elevated dips. If you don't have a dip machine, you definitely want to make sure that you're elevated while you're performing your dips. This allows you to not necessarily lean forward or lean too far inward to where you're putting a lot of unadded and unneeded stress on the shoulders. Puts a lot of activation in the triceps. As you can see, my triceps are activated the whole time, going all the way up and all the way down. Once again, it's bending and extending of the elbow that's really going to put the emphasis on those tricep muscles. And last but not least is going to be the skull crushers. Skull crushers are performed inaccurately a lot. So what you want to do here, grab a barbell, hands about shoulder width apart. You may be a little bit more comfortable holding them out a little bit more. And you want to keep the top of your hand facing your eyes or facing your forehead. You want to make sure that you bring the barbell in basically right between the eyes. Stop just short and then bring it back up. Just extend the elbow. Don't let any shoulder flexion get in there. All right, so this is, man, my 5 tips on how to build, grow, define your arms and the best exercises you can use and why. Now, there are so many exercises out there. Just because I said that these are the top 5 doesn't mean that you can't utilize other exercises. You gotta realize we don't have cables here, or we don't have machines here. There are a lot of things that aren't at our disposal here, but if you're working out of a home gym, these are typically the things that you're gonna have in there. If you wanna build a well-rounded program that allows you to hit the goal that you wanna hit, look the way you wanna look, these exercises are a great place to start. So if you got value from this conversation, please comment below, let me know what questions you have, what value you got, and share this with one of your homeboys, one of your friends, one of your guys that want to get in shape themselves. And if you don't want to miss any videos going forward, make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on so that you don't miss anything. And let's win the day. Let's go.
Heavenly poetry. Devil ain't stopping nothing, just annoying me. My team nice, I don't know how they still ignoring me. That's why I hop on beats and treat some heat like it's some toiletry. Ironic.